afternoon, everybody. Bet everybody wasn't expecting this. Somebody took off from work today. Actually, two people took off from work today. Tavis, what's going on?
Good, man. BMR shareholder day. It's going to be fun. We dropped BMR news in the pre-market. Let's actually check where it's at right now. I think it was still negative last I checked. Yeah, it's down 3%. But it's going to be fun. They're reporting 30 minutes after the close, which I found interesting. You don't make anything of that, Steve?
I mean, before we get into that, if everybody could take a moment and read the disclaimer. We're not financial advisors. We're not your financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence and read the disclaimer. We just do a lot of research. This is for entertainment, educational purposes only. BMR is going to be really freaking interesting. The new Mr. Beast news is pretty freaking interesting.
Make this full screen, dude.
I don't know why it went back like that.
It does it automatically, yeah.
Okay. And just so everybody knows, we may be getting a third person on today. Well, no, we may be getting a third person. We'll see.
Is it Matt?
We put a back call out. We'll see if they come through, if they're available. But a lot of news. What are you making of BMR, Tavis?
They're gonna doubly eat shit if the vote is no, and they just spent $200 million on Mr. Beast. I hope you guys all know that. It's hey, calling it like I see it.
I'm with you.
It's if the vote is no, and they ran out of dilution. Basically, they're capped at 500 million shares, and they spent 1/5 of their cash pile on Mr. Beast. I hope you guys know we're going to be in the low 20s easily. And not only in the low 20s easily, you're going to be below MNAV by a good chunk. So you're going to be in this like zugzwang position where no move is a good move. You're screwed. So y'all better pray to whatever deity you hold dear that the vote is yes. Otherwise, it's a rocky road ahead, boys.
Rocky road ahead, and not the ice cream.
Not the ice cream.
Not the ice cream. Well, the market is looking interesting today, Tevis. The Dow is up 344. I'm still a liar in case you didn't get the memo.
Bro, I have words to exchange with you on that, because that I'm sorry video was like peak clickbait. Who taught you to be this good at YouTube?
I mean, I had to tell the world I was sorry because I'm a liar. The market did not get to 7,000, and we're only at 69.55 right now. So I'm still technically a liar. 2 weeks into January.
Yeah, I don't know who taught you to be this freaking good with clickbait, but you got me. And I have seen behind the curtain. I know how and yeah, it was very, very well done, Steve.
Just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet, man.
Oh, my God.
You ain't seen nothing yet, but I appreciate it. So, Nebius, 106.83, Tevis. Did you see the TSM news today? You're on mute.
No, I didn't. Walk us through the TSM news.
All right. So TSM delivered earnings, and they shattered earnings, okay? They beat revenue by 393. They beat EPS by 16 cents, but they're expanding their CapEx capacity by more than 10 billion. They're not expanding just for the hell of it. That means NVIDIA took so many freaking orders that they don't have a choice, but they have to expand so much, which goes back into my premise on the RPO for Oracle, Microsoft, Alphabet, and Amazon. I don't know that we're bullish enough on the AI build out. And for you, I know you're a big Nebius guy. I think Nebius is going to freaking, I didn't buy enough. I think it's going to freaking go boom at some point in 2026 and in a good way.
So I don't know if you saw the ClickHouse news, Steve.
I saw you reported the ClickHouse news on X.
Okay, so it's unconfirmed as of yet, but this source, who is a Silicon Valley investor, like a private equity investor, basically confirmed that Dragoneer is raising the new round for ClickHouse. And maybe I can direct you to that post. But so in my mind, it's as close to confirmed as we can get without getting official confirmation. Now, the exciting part about that is that they're raising at a 15 billion valuation. Last round that they did back in June was 6 billion. Nebius owns 28% of ClickHouse, so Nebius' stake would be about $4.2 billion. This market cap as of today is only $26 billion. So the market is not pricing this at all. When that PR drops, you're going to see this thing be up at least 5%. And the crazy thing is that I feel with Nebius, there is a massive arbitrage between the retail investment community and the actual financial mainstream media, because they didn't have any idea about Missouri. They don't have any idea about Indiana. They don't have any idea about the jobs that they're hiring in Alabama. They didn't have any idea about ClickHouse. There's so much. Bro, you can have Google drop the hyperscaler partnership as early as the end of January, and they moved 55% on the Microsoft deal. So I just think that we're in for a wild ride. I mean, what was it? Morgan Stanley earlier today released a note on Nebius to be 126, I think they initiated it at. And that brings down the average for all of Wall Street analysts, because the average is like 175 or something. All these analysts are in the 200 range or in the high 100 range for Nebius. And right now, that's a roughly like the midpoint is something like 80% upside from here. That's a 12-month price target, by the way. So it remains my second largest position. It's something that I couldn't be more bullish on. And it's something that, like, I haven't seen this level of arbitrage disparity in any stock as I see it in Nebius. People are just months late to price things into the stock. Months. Normally it's hours, if not days. For Nebius, bro, like we were talking about Missouri and the city council approvals at the end of November, at the beginning of December. And it finally moved 10% earlier this week on that news. Why? Because there's an article, because they did the open house on January 12th. It's insane how underpriced we are right now. So that's my 2 cents on Nebius.
Well, your 2 cents is adding up to more than 2 cents, my friend, because you got in at a good price, and there could be a lot more than 2 cents of alpha, because the AI boom is real. TSM today basically said that they have to spend so much more on CapEx, and we're just getting into earnings season. The interesting aspect is going to be in a week and a half, 2 weeks, when the big four start reporting, and we see where they finish for 2025, what the CapEx allocations are for 2026, and where the RPO grew. Do you know how much RPO there is just from the big four on cloud? More than $1 trillion. Microsoft has 396 billion in RPO. Oracle is 592. Amazon is 200, and Alphabet's 160. It's roughly $1.2 trillion of RPO, and that could expand into 2026. There is not enough compute, and if there's not enough compute, and when you read into what Zuckerberg said about Meta.
Okay, we'll talk about Meta compute, because I think that's also
an
interesting
angle.
So
I'm going to weave this back into Nebius. So when you think about the RPO, and when you think about what Zuckerberg just said about Meta compute, you have to think this is super bullish for Nebius and CoreWeave, because the neoclouds are going to have to play a very significant role in this. And It's like I've been saying to Matt, like I've been saying to Amit, like I've been saying to you and everybody else that'll listen. The best CEOs in the world, the best CEOs in history are telling us where the future of technology is. This is not something to be discounted. This is not something to call bullshit on. This is not something to think that this is a bubble. All of these CEOs cannot be wrong. This is not one or two CEOs going off the reservation. They are all allocating hundreds of billions of dollars toward CapEx to build this out for the future of their companies. And this is what their products, which are the products the rest of the world runs on. The bears are wrong, not the bulls in this case. And I think being on the opposite side, the AI trade is crazy. And companies like Nebius are just going to do well. There's too much data to support it at this point.
Yeah. And guys, we will talk about BM&R as well as we approach their shareholder day. I want to play you guys a clip about BM&R that went kind of viral. But on the Nebius point, with regards to the Meta news, that was one of the most positive pieces of news that you could have had for Nebius to confirm the demand. The thesis here, and basically what the wider market is calling bullshit on, is that the demand is going to be there. We know Arkady, the CEO, said that the demand is going to last them until 2027. For what they see right now, they're saying we have more than enough for the year of 2026. And even from an ARR perspective, they're booked for over half the year for 2026. So now, on the other hand, you have Zuck, who's coming out and he's saying we're going to need hundreds of, what do you say, hundreds of gigawatt hours in the next decade. And all of a sudden, you do the mental arithmetic and you come to the conclusion that Meta and Nebius already are partnered together. They already have that outstanding relationship. Meta is not going to spread themselves out too thin to go super wide in terms of having more partners, because they introduce a level of risk into that equation if they do that. What they're going to do more likely is they're going to deepen the existing relationships that they have and go deeper into sort of vertically integrating them. So Zuckerberg here said he plans to build tens of gigawatts this decade and hundreds of gigawatts or more over time. And that's just Meta. And now the interesting point about this is in the Q3 earnings call, the $3 billion contract came in with Meta, and they asked, they're like, hey, why did you do 19 billion with Microsoft and only 3 billion with Meta? And Arkady was like, that's literally all we can service right now. They're insanely supply constrained. Guess what's going to happen? And this was one of my predictions for 2026. Meta in this year, guys, is going to expand their partnership with Nebius. You heard it here first. I am calling it. It's so easy to call out as a prediction because of what the market doesn't see. They don't see Missouri. They don't see Indiana. They don't see Alabama. They don't see a potential Dallas data center. And then we know on the other side, Meta, which is getting service out of Finland right now, they want to expand their capacity. Not only that, Nebius is also expanding Israel. They're also expanding the UK presence. They're also expanding New Jersey. And so you're seeing this crazy growth from a capacity perspective to meet all of this demand. It's only sort of basic arithmetic to say Meta is going to expand their contract with Nebius. It's just a matter of time when they announce it and from where they're going to service it from a data center perspective.
I'm bullish. And you know what else I'm bullish on? Not to change the subject, but I got to show it. Matt, and I got to apologize, I said he was becoming the king of thumbnails. I stand corrected. He is officially the king of thumbnails. Are you ready for this? So okay. I'm talking to him, and he just starts sending me stuff. All right?
Did he send the market monitor one?
Dude.
I want Tanner.
No. You ready?
Yeah. Oh wow, that's good. He made one with me with BM&R. I don't know if you saw that one.
Oh, I did. Were you on the horse? It was amazing. We showed it last night.
Let me pull that up. You showed it last night?
I showed it. It was amazing.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull that up. Yeah, this is what Matt made for me. Throw this up, Steve. Just me in full.
It's amazing.
Roman legionary fit leading the BMR squad. And I said, the overwhelming male urge to think I can rock a full Roman legionary fit. I was born in the wrong era, but we all know I'd be dead 10 years ago if I was born in that era.
And you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Like, he's the king of freaking thumbnails. I swear to God. The king.
Did he show you the market monitor one? Because that one's hilarious.
He keeps sending them to me. I want to say yes.
I don't know if I want to throw it up on screen because it's
okay.
It's actually, you know what? I'll send it to you on your WhatsApp. Hold on, I'll forward it to you because this was the funniest freaking thing.
I am gonna show this one too.
Yeah, that's a good one. A good one.
I swear to God, he is freaking hilarious. I love it.
Dude, the White House is now making a lot of your marketing material with the milk stuff.
Dude, they didn't even check in with me. What's going on here? Like, they should have to check in with me on this.
I'm sure Matt consulted them on that.
I'm sure Matt did consult them on it. They should have checked in with me. I am the milkman, okay? They should have checked in.
So now that we have quite a few people here, I want to ask the audience a question. Should I fly to New York for the New York meetup? Because I'm thinking about it, and it would be a quick flight. I don't know who's going to the New York meetup, but I know Matt's going. Steve, you're going to be there. I know Amit's, hosting the meetup. So I was thinking about taking a quick flight down.
It'd be pretty fucked up if I didn't go.
Yeah.
Considering it's in New York. I mean, I kind of don't have an excuse.
Yeah. So I don't know who's going from all of y'all that are watching, but are we meeting up in New York, guys? What do you guys think?
A lot of people are going.
A lot of people, yeah. Somebody says ride your horse in. Yeah, I might.
We should ride the horse in. I mean, you could get a buggy in New York.
Yeah. Well, not the only reason, but one of the big reasons I want to go is because Steve is going to take me out to the best steak dinner, apparently. And I just want to hang out with my boy Steven in New York City.
Well, if you can't make it this weekend, you can always come another time. I don't leave. I'm always here. It's just you call me and you say, hey, I'm thinking about coming down and it's freaking Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. Unfortunately, I may have other obligations.
Okay, sure. Who doesn't want to spend Christmas with me?
Well, I didn't say that. What I said to you is we're going to be at my parents', and I do not know if my nephew is coming back with us or not. And if he does, then my obligations shift.
Well, there's always February, Steve.
February.
I was on the phone with Matt earlier today, and he's like, dude, fly down. Can you fix the screen, by the way? You're a horrible host.
Listen to me. I'm not used to this whole freaking big full screen stuff, okay?
Wait, is Michelle, are you going to be there?
Yeah, Michelle and Ray are going.
They're flying up?
Yeah.
All right.
As far as I know.
Then I'll definitely fly down just to meet Michelle and Ray because they're great. And yeah, it's going to be fun, guys. I'm looking forward to it. I just decided in my brain in these last 10 seconds, I'm like, I'm definitely doing it. So I will see you in New York. I haven't booked my ticket yet, but I'll do that right after the stream on February 1st. I'll book my flights. I'll book my hotels and come on down. It'll be fun.
You smoke cigars, right?
Sure do, buddy.
Well,
sure do.
You're going to be in good company. So I got a present for then you, Dougie, and Matt.
Dougie Dallas is coming up?
I believe Dougie Dallas is coming up.
Let's do it. All right. So, dude, I wish you could see what's going on outside my window right now. It is a blizzard. It is.
Yeah, you live in Canada.
It's negative 14 degrees. It's 6 degrees Fahrenheit for all you Americans in the audience.
I mean, that's why you chose to take the day off. You were afraid you were going to freeze walking outside. It's all right.
Technically, I'm not taking the day off. Technically,
Technically, you took the day off. Let's not get you in trouble.
Yes.
I actually took the day off.
You're right. You're right. I mean, I officially took the day off.
Right. Like, I actually did take the day off.
Okay. So, shall I play this clip for you, Steven? And I want to get your thoughts on
What
this.
is the clip?
The clip is a BM&R clip. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let me find it.
And
So
Michelle is just showing off right now. It's 53 here in Texas. I'm freezing right now.
53 what?
It's 53 degrees in Texas. Nice, very nice out.
Jeez. That's like
showing off.
That's 50 degrees higher than where it is here. Is Tevis in Toronto? Yes.
God.
Unfortunately, I am, my friend. Unfortunately, I am.
Why does everybody think something's in my hair? Nothing is in my freaking hair. It just looks like this.
I can't show you guys the snow because I would like unknowingly dox myself from where I live. And my concierge already knows that I make YouTube content. So it would be a very slippery slope. All right, let's play this clip, Esteban.
Okay, after we play your clip, I want to watch the Brian Armstrong clip because I didn't see it yet.
Hell yeah.
Did you see it?
No.
Yeah, I guess Coinbase CEO on failed crypto bill. So,
all right, I'm sure some of you guys might have seen this already. This is from the Roll Up podcast. So this guy
can we show this?
I don't see why not. I already shared it to like 300,000 people.
Because I know we can show CNBC. I don't know if we can show this.
I'm sure they're fine. They DM'd me and they were like, here's a full clip for you if you want to show it.
Okay.
So this got a lot of reach. So this guy's a GP at Framework Ventures, basically working in the space. And this is what they think is happening behind the scenes. This clip they got a lot of attention because I think people want this to be the case. This was recorded last week, but let's give it a listen.
What Vance is dancing around is a bit of a perspective that we have, read about, but also kind of discovered. And no proprietary information here. This is all in disclosures and everything that's been put out from BM&R in particular. But it looks like Tom Lee has been building an extremely large in the money call position on ETH. Which, as well as stacking at least $1 billion in unencumbered cash right now, but that's been $1 billion for the last month plus, while also hitting massive ATM numbers. Where is that cash going?
So 200 million is going to Beast Industries, but let's keep going.
Our belief is that it's going into a very large call position, which you actually started to see earlier this week on the dealers delta hedging ETH, which is why it went from 2,700 to like 31, 32, 33, kind of out of nowhere and with no information whatsoever. Tom Lee has his shareholder vote next week. That shareholder vote decides his pay package. Our expectation is he's basically been building this position for the last month or two. Also, the expectation is that he's been selling a ton of puts in December when everybody thought it was going to 1,000 or 1,500. He was basically like, nope. So like, I think rotating the premiums from that, raising the cash from the ATM, and building this massive call position. Our guess and a lot of people's guess seems to be in the high 6 figures, potentially 7 figures of ETH notional. And executing on that is massive. So I would expect that there's potentially fireworks in the next few weeks for in particular Ethereum. I think the MSCI announcement, I agree, is actually extremely bullish sailor for at least another 12 months until he can right-size the ATM and fundraising process, which I think he absolutely will. And yeah, I think we, in talking about market structure here, definitely have put a lot of chips on the table in terms of market structure passing. I actually think that it is important, and it would be great if it passes like next week or gets through committee next week. I don't think it actually matters that much if it's before or after the midterms, because what will matter a lot more is what the Innovation Hub actually does.
Yeah. So what do you think about that, Steve? Them having just a big call position and just waiting to the vote passing to just open the floodgates to buying on the open market. And when they buy on the open market, they're actively driving the price up. They're not suppressing it by buying, off the market. It could be good. It could be good.
I mean, it seems like they believe a lot of money is going to flow after this into ETH, into BMNR, and drive the price of ETH up, which in effect would drive the price of BMNR up.
Yep.
I can buy it. I mean, I can believe in that. Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm still trying to understand where Mr. Beast gets off thinking he's going to build a finance company.
Hey man, they want to launch a bank, and not only that, but I could see the long tail. Okay, so a couple things. Do we want to do this news? I did a video on this earlier today. First and foremost, I think off the bat, without even talking about the merits of whether this is a good partnership or a bad partnership, it gives retail investors, Stephen, an unofficial way to be long on Mr. Beast IP. It's a private company right now.
That I get.
They can buy BMR shares and they can have exposure to Mr. Beast if he releases or does a partnership or releases a crazy video or something, and I want to invest in him. Guess what? I'm going to be buying BMR. So that is one reason, in addition to the ETH stacking and the digital asset treasury company, that would give BMR a premium over anything, over like an ETH ETF. Okay, so let's put that to the side. That's a benefit onto itself. And for $200 million, you know, I would say it's it'll pay itself off depending on what time frame you're looking at. Second thing, it's a call option on Mr. Beast's growth. This guy's been doubling his channel every single year. He's the biggest content creator in the world. And not only that, but the amount of attention he gets is like, he gets double the Super Bowl with every freaking video that he releases, man.
I heard the stats from Tom Lee this morning. I get it. And I get it.
So
I'm just shocked that he's trying to build a finance company. That's all.
No. Okay, hold on. He can build whatever the fuck he wants, Steven. He's releasing a chocolate company. He can release whatever, like anything that he wants. It will sell like hotcakes because it's associated to all the eyeballs that he gets and all the impressions that he gets. Tom Lee, all of a sudden, for $200 million, peanuts, has optionality to that because he can tokenize it, put it on Ethereum, and all of a sudden he can ramp up Maven as a result of it as well. So there's a lot that are synergistic with this. And if you believe that the distribution channel for Mr. Beast is going to be the #1 media company in the world in 10 years, and that's even being like super conservative to say 10 years because he's already smoking every other, freaking media channel out there. Let's just say 10 years. He's the #1 in terms of views. Well, all of a sudden you're in at the ground floor.
You're not wrong. I mean, listen, I don't think it's a bad idea. And here's the thing. Eventually it becomes a free move because the staking will pay for it.
And that's also a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, you got to think about it like that even no matter what, with the amount of Ethereum that they're going to stake, they will generate that investment back from the stake. So effectively, it will become a paid for asset from the reoccurring income from Ethereum. So it is interesting from that aspect also.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's a long-term play, but that's why it's a moonshot, right? His investment in what is it? ORBS is the ticker. That's also a moonshot.
Yep.
So
I'm good with it.
It's appropriately named. Now, the timing is kind of interesting, given this vote. I think it signals that he's confident that the vote's going to pass. Granted, the deal isn't done until the 19th, but he would look kind of stupid if he walks back right now. Okay, hold on. Bring up a comment. 95% of his audience is 11-year-olds. Okay, like, first of all, it's not 11-year-olds, but it's Gen Zs, Gen Alpha, newer generation. Like, if you're thinking about this on a 10-year play, where is this generation going to be in terms of the not only earning potential, but the impression count? Like, there's been studies to say like these influencers have a much higher stickiness from a conversion rate optimization perspective relative to traditional media. So for example, if I do an ad on the Super Bowl versus if Mr. Beast does a YouTube video and they're both telling you to buy the same product, you are more likely to buy it due to the parasocial relationship that you formed through watching Mr. Beast videos than you are through a 30-second ad spot. And that, I think, has compounding effects over time because it allows you to have the biggest distribution network in the world in media format.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And the more that I see my nephew, what he consumes, it's all YouTube content. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's move to, we're going to stick on this topic. Let's see what Brian Armstrong said, because I think this is going to tie into it pretty well. Neither of us have seen this. I think this, unfortunately, no bueno. Let's say.
All right, make it full screen first.
Emily Wilkins, he's now joined by the CEO of Coinbase in a first on CNBC interview. Emily, take it away.
Hey, Frank, thank you so much. And Brian, thank you again so much for joining us on, I know it is a very busy day for you. Obviously, in your tweet last night, you laid out what your concerns are with the bill. Too many restrictions on rewards, not enough CFTC oversight here. You mentioned issues with the DeFi space. I won't rehash all of it, but you've been working with lawmakers so closely on this. Why did it all fall apart at the 11th hour?
Yeah, well, first off, I just want to say a big thank you to Senator Tim Scott, Senator Lummis, and really all the banking and ag committee and their staff that are just working tirelessly to get this done. And Coinbase and I think the rest of the industry is committed to continue to show up as well to make progress. So, we got to see the draft text on Monday night, and about 36 hours later, as we were looking through it, we started to notice some issues in the bill. And we developed this concern that if it went into a markup, the only way to edit some of that base text would have been through an amendment, and the amendments had already been submitted. And so we didn't think it was prudent to have it come out of committee with a bunch of these issues in the bill, which would have been catastrophic, I think, for the average American consumer. And so we decided to voice our opinion about the current state of the text. And without commenting on procedurally whether the markup should happen or not, I'll defer to the Senate on that. And so I think we've got a chance to do a new draft and hopefully get back into a markup in a few weeks.
So even though you've been meeting with lawmakers for months on this, you were still surprised by some of the things that came out in this draft that was released really Tuesday at midnight, I believe.
Yeah, well, this bill is hundreds of pages. And so many of the issues that we'd engaged on were present and great progress had been made. I know that, there's many voices that they are trying to engage with to make sure that people's concerns are addressed in a very bipartisan way. But yeah, there were certainly some things which came out which we were surprised by and had issues with.
And what is your sense about what the next step forward are? I know that you've met with lawmakers today, met with lawmakers last night, meeting with the administration later this afternoon. Is something going to get done here, and what is the time frame that it needs to get done by?
Yeah, well, I think the high-level principle here is that we can't really have banks come in and try to kill their competition at the expense of the American consumer, right? People in America should be able to earn more money on their money. I think stablecoins are an opportunity for banks. They should be able to build great product lines with this. It's an opportunity for crypto companies. Congress and the laws that get passed, they should really create a level playing field and say, this is allowed, this is not allowed. Now, all American companies, go compete, try to build the best products and services. That's great. What's not great is if the banks can put their thumb on the scale to try to kill some of their competition, and they only pay about, 14 basis points on the average savings account. Consumers should be able to earn 3.8% on their stablecoin rewards. And so we're going to keep fighting for our customers' rights and the 52 million Americans who use crypto every day.
I mean, what would you say to the argument that banks have put forward that because of the role they play in the economy, the loans that they make, if they do wind up seeing billions of dollars, as some have estimated would happen going from banks to stablecoin, they say that could have a big impact on the economy. What's your response to that?
Yeah, well, banks don't have a monopoly on lending money. Actually, crypto is doing quite well in this area as well. And crypto is a technology to update all parts of the financial system, whether it's lending, capital formation, et cetera. So I think banks do play an important role in the economy and making these loans. Crypto should be allowed to do similar types of activity. We're not engaged in fractional reserve lending. That's an important point, by the way, because the bank license, what that really allows you to do is fractional reserve. The banks don't have all of your money there. That's why there's so much oversight and you can have these runs on the bank. Stablecoins have 100% reserve, right? And they're all the assets now post-Genius are held in this short-term US treasuries. So in my view, it's actually a safer place to store your money, and crypto companies should be allowed to compete and offer loans just like banks.
Interesting. I know, going back to the timing piece of it, Senator Cynthia Lummis, I asked her if this could be done the next month. She said, look, it might be February, it might be March, could potentially be even later. Is that the timeline that you're seeing play out with what you're seeing in these negotiations?
Yeah, well, we're going to keep pushing for urgency here. I think everyone that we've spoken to has a sense of urgency to keep making progress. So this is just a next step in the negotiation. It's causing people to come back to the table, rethink some of these issues, make sure we're signing up to do the right thing for the American consumer, and put out legislation we can at least live with.
This has been the #1 legislative priority for crypto. What is it going to mean if it isn't able to fully get done this year?
Yeah, well, I would prefer to have a bill get done. I think it creates clarity that allows this industry to get built in America. But frankly, I'd rather have no bill than a bad bill, right? The current draft text that was shown to us earlier this week, for instance, would kill probably 3 or 4 different product lines that we have already in market. And so if this is going to be a giveaway to the banks, I'd rather just stick with Genius, which is already in law, and we're able to operate our business just fine in that environment.
He does not sound like a happy camper.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Like, he legitimately looked angry.
Yeah, and especially telling that he said, well, I just want to get to something that I can live with, which is, I mean, you got to keep in mind that Brian Armstrong has been a huge proponent of this entire time. So it's kind of interesting. What do you make of the chances of this thing in its current form going through?
I don't know. I think it's got a good chance. It depends if Sachs is going to back it, like truly back it. I think that's going to be the big thing, because I feel like a lot of people that are going to be voting on it may not have a great understanding, and they're going to see what he thinks and what other people think. So I think it's more the narrative around a few key people, that if they feel there needs to be revisions or not.
I don't even think it's up to Sachs at this point. Like, isn't it just up to the Senate or the House?
Well, it is, but I think they're going to look to several key people, Sachs being one of them, because the reality is, how many people in the Senate do you think actually understands this stuff?
Dude, just like with anything else, this thing is going to get politicized to death, right? It's not a bipartisan support thing. It's going to become partisan. And I don't know. This has been my fear with it for the longest time, is that people are going to politicize this and it's going to be split down the aisle. And as a result, it's going to have a tough time passing.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I want something done, but he's right. I mean, Genius Act is already there, so it's imperative that they get this to be the best bill it can potentially be. We'll see what they say. I mean, he did indicate a rewrite could take several weeks.
Which is not great. It's not great for the timeline. It's not great for the crypto sentiment in general. And we're seeing that with every single decision, it's being pushed back. I mean, we're being held hostage at this point by the Supreme Court decision around the Trump tariffs, right? Like, they've pushed it back twice now, and the market was super red yesterday as a result of it. And we had the other ruling, what was also pushed, and then this as well. So I don't know, man. It's just, government is slow, and I think people know that. And despite that, they get their hopes up anyways.
It'll be even slower if there's deadlock after the midterms.
Yeah. Well, he was also talking about a potential what do you call it? Shutdown at the end of January as well.
There could be. Look, we could have an interesting first half of the year, but ultimately, I think things are going to be really well, and tech is going to lead the way again. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm long Meta, long Amazon, and obviously Nebius, SoFi. We're going to see what happens with the credit card cap from that last one, but I am bullish tech, just given the war chest that they have and where we're going with regards to the AI build out. I think it's going to be a big deal.
So here are the numbers. In 2025, TSM spent 40.9 billion on CapEx.
yeah,
They are now projecting a budget in 2026 of 52 to 56 billion. So they're increasing their CapEx spend by roughly 30% year over year. And they're adding a minimum of 11 billion, upwards of 15 billion to their allocation.
Mhm.
That's significant. And they're not doing that unless they already have orders in hand to fill that capacity. So there's no way that this build out is slowing down in a year or two. TSM is not going to spend that money and then have to spend more money next year if this isn't real. And they have the clearest visibility into everything.
Yeah, and there was also the Taiwan deal. Aren't they flying over right now to strike a deal there? I think that's like poking at China a little bit. It's did you hear about this, Steve?
I heard about them wanting to lower tariffs on Taiwan.
Exactly.
Is that the deal you're talking about?
Yeah.
Down to 15% or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we'll see. This is going to be very interesting. Let's see where everything's at today. So I'm still a liar. The S&P is at 69.51. I want to talk about SoFi with you.
Yep.
SoFi's down 19 cents. I'll take that as a win. We got Palantir down 52 cents. We have NVIDIA up $5. I rolled my covered calls yesterday, so I'm pretty damn happy that I did it when it was at 181. Got Nebius up 437. We got Meta up 3. Looks like the bleeding may have stopped. Something else I want to go over a few numbers with you on. And what else is interesting? Salesforce keeps plummeting, those mother effers. BMR down 3%, down $1. Broadcom up $4. Amazon kind of flat. All right. SoFi. I was thinking about this. And when we spoke on Friday, I had initially come out and said that I didn't think the credit card cap necessarily mattered for SoFi. Tanner was of the position that it would hurt because of credit card restructuring and consolidation.
Yeah.
After really thinking about it and seeing Noto's tweet, what if this becomes very bullish for them? Because let's just say it happens. I don't think this is going to happen, but SoFi's private lending could explode, and now they can just open up an account for you, throw 10 grand in there, 20 grand, whatever you're freaking taking out as a personal loan, tie it to a secured card, and you just draw down on it whenever you want. It becomes a revolving line of credit. You pay the juice on what you use, and you basically can use it as a debit or credit card. And it's not classified as a credit card, and your rate's 9 to 11%. They would be in a position where they could turn a private loan into a credit card without it being a credit card. And I don't think anyone else could do that. Certainly not as quick as SoFi. So that could be super bullish for them.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Steve. And basically, Anthony Noto came out confirming as much.
Yeah.
In his note, he said that this is actually a positive for us. I actually hope it happens, but it's not going to happen. And regardless, the stock sold off. SoFi right now is at 26.50, and it seems as though it's really cooled off since the last earnings. But keep in mind that they are heading into Q4. And the reason why that's significant is because they're also going to be providing guidance for 2026, but also potentially 27 and 28 as well. Because as we know, they provided 2-year guidance in the last, when was it, 24?
Yep.
And so I think that's going to be very eye-opening for the market. Now, depending on where they're trading, I think we're going to pump, quite frankly, with SoFi, but we'll see, right? The market has sold SoFi off on earnings multiple times over.
How about this? Maybe we get our first quarter of 1 million plus members.
We will continue.
Maybe we get a big quarter of option income. Maybe we get good numbers on crypto, and then we can model out for 26. There's a lot of catalysts for SoFi. I'm not worried. I just kind of wish somebody would acquire them selfishly for large amounts so I could just get out. But I am still very bullish on SoFi, and I don't think the credit card stuff really matters because I think it's going to damage too many things if this goes through, and I don't see how it could go through. What are you laughing at over there?
I'm just I'm agreeing with you. You're saying pretty bullish things for SoFi, and it's my largest position, so it brings a smile to my face, man. I think Q4 is going to be very bullish, and I think we're going to be honestly above 32, and 32 is really the resistance that we saw for SoFi. So I think it should be good.
Well, do have a question for you.
Shoot.
Somebody, friend of the channel, Rusty, made a comment just now that Matt may be kicking my butt because SOXL is up 7.5% today.
Fuck SOXL for a second. Are we going to drop our news?
I mean, yeah, I guess we could drop it right now. We got a bunch of people.
Are we going to drop it right now?
We might as well.
Are people ready for that?
I don't think we need anybody else for it.
All right, cool. Do you want to?
Right now it's 2 out of the 3. So it only helps the other person if we do it with everybody here. So
I don't know, man.
You tell me, or we can wait till we have our call tonight.
I don't think that call tonight is going to change things.
Neither do I, and I think no matter what, tomorrow at the dedicated time frame, we're going to be live anyway. So we might as well just do it. Because I don't think the other person's going to get mad if we do.
No, go ahead, Steve.
No, you brought it up. You go ahead.
No. I brought it up so you can.
No, you brought it up so I could be the one. That way I can get blamed if it goes wrong. No, I know what you did.
I want you to get blamed.
You want me to get blamed. I know. That's why you brought it up.
So, some unfortunate news to share with all of you. And let's see, how many people do we have watching? 1,600 people?
On YouTube, yeah, about 1,500. Then I got 830 on X.
Oh, Jesus. So we got, over 2,000.
2384 exactly.
So 2,400 people, my dearest friends. Unfortunately, we might have seen the end of FinTech Friday.
This is true.
It's not. It is what it is. I think. It
had a good run.
Sorry to break the news, guys.
It had a good run, but we will still be hanging out with everybody on Friday nights under a different show at an earlier time of 9 p.m. And we'll be keeping the after hours going at a little bit of an earlier time. So right now, the idea is that the news show will start at 9 o'clock, go for an hour to an hour and a half, and then do a 30-minute after hours. That way we finish the night at 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, it's not great, but FinTech Friday has had its run. It was live for 4 years or so?
Something like that.
And actually, let me run the numbers for you, Steve, because I know how much you like those. Because I have metrics from all of my YouTube videos. So FinTech Friday, just so you guys know, according to my numbers, we've had about 155 episodes. Roughly. Now, I might be missing some, but 155 episodes with an hour each, maybe an hour and a half, and an after hours episode. That's a lot of time that we've been talking about SoFi and Robinhood, and a lot of Friday nights where I don't go out drinking and stay with you guys instead.
Which is actually probably better for your body.
Probably better for my body. You guys might have saved my life there.
Maybe.
But we will have this new show at 9 p.m.
where we expand our horizons, and we are not going to limit ourselves to fintech. In fact, we're going to be talking about a lot of interesting things regarding stocks.
Yes. Rushio says, I don't know anything called Fintech Friday. I only know White Boy Weekly. White Boy Weekly is going to have one white boy less.
I cannot believe that is sticking.
Yeah. No, it's do a shrooms night. Dude, I don't think you want to see me on shrooms, although that would make some great entertainment. But I don't know if that's a play. We don't know what we're naming our new stream, Steven.
We're going to be kicking some ideas around tonight. We have a meeting tonight, a meeting of the minds. We are going to kick around some ideas, and we're going to get a flow, and we're going to come at you every week, and it's going to be good. It's going to be really interesting, and I think it's going to be much more general and broad, which is better for a lot of people because we're not going to pigeonhole it to just fintech, which I think a lot of people are burnt out on. And I think a lot of people aren't necessarily in that world where they want tech, they want other things. And there's so many things to discuss that I'm really excited about this.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good show. I think the general shows, market specific, are better performing than just, single stock or not, or one or two stocks. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to talking about just general markets in general.
So
a lot of times there.
I want to make something very clear to everybody. Nobody got fired. Nobody got kicked out. There is still a very big friend group. Nothing changed personally with anybody. It was a scheduling thing. And that's all there is to it. Like, there is no other thing other than scheduling, and that is it.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So, I mean, it is what it is. We all are older. We all have responsibilities, and there are just scheduling conflicts. That is seriously all it is. And the person who will not be there will be missed and will be on shows with probably all of us throughout the weeks, even if that person is not on the Friday show anymore. So in all seriousness, nothing changes personally with any of us. This was just a scheduling thing, and the other people still wanted to do something around that time slot. So we're going at 9, and we're just going to open it up to other things.
If it happened to the Beatles, guys, it's going to happen to us too. Like,
right.
What great band do you know of that hasn't broken up at some point or another?
And we're not going to tell you who's not going to make it tomorrow. You got to tune in to find out.
What I can tell you is Tanner is definitely Ringo.
Wow.
But that's pretty much it.
But yeah, that's the news. Tomorrow night at 9.
Nope. Texts are already coming in.
I'm sorry that my phone is not on silent.
Yeah, my chat is blowing up here. Sorry, guys. Love you all. We still love you the same. You're going to spend equal time with us. You're just going to have 2 Thanksgivings, 2 Christmases. It's all.
You know what? It is what it is. Double the gifts.
Nothing happened.
Double the gifts. Double the gifts. But you guys got to tune in tomorrow night to see what the new show is. It's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of good content. So we're all excited.
We got to figure out a name.
Yeah, we do.
And guys, do you have suggestions? I want to hear some suggestions that the chat might have for a name. It's going to be some offside. Somebody suggested Fiorillo Fridays.
No.
And
We'll figure it out.
yes, we will. BM&R shareholder meeting starts in an hour. I will be covering it live in an hour. And that's going to be, I think, going on for a while. The market closes in 30 minutes. Hood is taking a beating, down 7.5%.
Oof.
BM&R is now down over 4%. Does the market know something that we don't?
I hope not, because I got freaking cash secure puts for tomorrow.
Nah, everything's selling off.
No bueno. But you know what is not selling off?
What's that?
NVIDIA. Not selling off.
It is definitely not. It is up 2.5%. And my cash secured puts are loving it.
Listen, I may need to buy more NVIDIA. I think it's, my opinion, is it's going to be 250 at some point this year.
Agreed.
I hope that I am wrong, and I hope Tanner is correct, because he thinks it's going to be at least 300. Somewhere in between our ranges would be beautiful also.
Yeah.
But I do believe that this is going to be incredible. And yes, VST, everyone. Where is VST? I know that oh my God, having another big day. Damn.
Market's selling off in general at the end of the day across the board. I don't know what to make of that. Maybe some news came out. Trump said something. Tanner, I see Tanner in the chat.
Yeah, listen, this is one of the times that I hope I am wrong and Tanner is correct, even though I will owe him dinner if he is correct on our bet of 250.
Yeah.
It only benefits me because the investment will generate more capital for me. And somewhere in between the 250 to 300 range would be great. Over Tanner's number, I will happily buy Tanner dinner anyway, but I'll be even more happy to buy him dinner because I'll probably also pay for dessert if it's over 300.
You know who you're also paying dinner for? This guy in 2 weeks, baby.
Well, okay, sure.
Yes. You and the big dollars you have finding silver nickels by torturing your bank tellers.
Listen,
we're gonna splurge.
I actually did not get to go to the bank. I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm ordering a box of $1,000 of quarters. 100 rolls. I'm going to go through them live, see if I can pull any silver one. You know, 4 quarters has a spot value price of $64 based off of silver right now. Pre-1964 quarters, based on the silver content, every 4 of them is $64.
Steven, I didn't listen to a single word you just said, my friend. My head is not on silver quarters. It is on my New York trip.
Okay.
Which is going to be amazing. So, and by the way, the reason I pointed out Tanner in the chat was to tell him, since he joined late, or maybe if he joined late, that we broke the news, big boy. So snooze, you lose. We told people.
It's scheduling. That's all. But
yeah,
based on the silver content of a pre-1964 quarter, okay, you find 4 of those bad boys. $1 of quarters face value is worth $64 based on the silver value.
Still don't give a shit about the silver, bro.
Why?
Let's change the topic.
You don't. How about copper? You don't care about copper?
No.
You don't care that you can get a nickel, a brand new nickel,
bro.
A nickel that's in your pocket. Hold on. Has a melt value of 7 cents off of 5 cents. You don't care about that,
Steven?
Unless
I'm doing like home plumbing, I don't care about copper, man. Right? Like I am a 31-year-old dude living in a metropolitan city. You think copper is what I'm thinking of right now? Really?
I mean, I got a silver paperweight on my desk.
Well, you're a rich man.
No, it's my paperweight.
Well, I'm loving these comments. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Listen, our community as a whole is freaking amazing. It's
What's
amazing.
that?
Our community as a whole is amazing. They have the best freaking comments.
The market is really selling off
Yep.
towards the end of the day.
Unfortunately, this is true.
Are you covering the BM&R thing? Do you want to do it together? Or no?
No, I have to try to get 2 articles done before our meeting at 8.
The hardest working billionaire I know, bro.
Listen, I'm slacking. My dividend harvesting article isn't written. I got to get this written, and I got to try to do another article. You know.
Where are you taking me when I come to New York? How about that? Wait, is Tanner coming to New York? Tanner, are you flying down?
Oh no, we got to see. There's a lot of people that's going to be here. We got to
Also,
figure out.
I see Nate in the chat. Is Nate going? I want to meet all you guys. You guys know so much about me. I don't know anything about you.
We got time to figure it out.
Steve, you talked such a big talk about the restaurants and the ice cream places and all this stuff.
There's some legit places, man.
And now that I'm actually getting ready to book my ticket, now you're like, oh, yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. There's a lot of people coming.
Right.
There's things planned, I believe.
We got 2,400 people here.
I know.
Ready to call you on your shit, Steve.
Well,
right?
They're going to be waiting a long time.
Can I share this? Somebody tagged me in this while we were live.
I swear to God, and this is the worst AI will ever be.
They made me so much shorter than I actually am. Why is Roy wearing women's clothing? This is your paperweight, Steve.
That's amazing.
FinTech Fridays, White Boy Weekly. Yeah.
Listen, was this posted by the Philosophical Investor?
Yes, it was.
Whoever that is makes some of the most fire freaking thumbnails ever. I swear to God.
This does look like the real Tanner, just counting shekels here in the corner.
Did you see what he made of me?
What he made of you?
Oh, go to his page.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to find it here. Let me throw my screen down before I go to his page. I don't know.
All right. So I said that I only have one book in my office. Okay. Yeah. It's The Art of War. That's the only book in my office.
Okay. Sun Tzu fan.
I have it, or she may, because I don't know if it's a male or a female. He or she made the most ridiculous thumbnail that had us cracking up.
Yeah. I love that like we get fan art of people just making. It's kind of like also weird. It's amazing, but it's kind of also weird because people just like just anyways.
Hold on. I have it. I'll show.
Dude, I wish Matt was here because I would show everybody Tanner's market monitor. Did you see it? I sent it to you on WhatsApp, Steve.
Hold on.
It is not. I think Tanner would get mad at me. Oh, this is amazing.
It's amazing.
Why are you standing on a cow with milk? That's weird. Hold on. I'm gonna send Tanner.
We got one more. You ready for this one? This could be an oil painting.
Wow. This is honestly beautiful.
It's amazing. I almost want to get this commission for an oil painting.
This is gorgeous.
And hang it up behind me.
Hold on. Let me send Tanner in DMs this thumbnail. And then let me see if he's going to allow me to actually post it. Because I don't think he will. Not post it, but like share it out in this stream. Just share my screen and show it.
In milk we trust. Oh, he just said you gotta show
He said
it.
you got to show it. Okay. Okay, hold on. I got to share my WhatsApp, but let me make sure I can share the right thing. All right, you guys ready for this?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Market Monitor. Tanner, he is an enlightened man caring about his health, splitting his time between stocks and the sauna. This is Market Monitor, Tanner's new show, everybody.
I don't know if we
Steve,
should show this.
throw this up. Throw this up.
All right, just so everyone knows, I'm being pressured to hit add to stage,
Throw this
so I'm
up.
reluctantly going to do it.
Tanner is coming to you live from the sauna. Market Monitor brought to you by Matt Money, who made this thumbnail. Tanner himself says he loves it, and now he has to use it. I'm sorry for that NSFW content, but yeah.
If only Maddie had taken the day off today, he would have been making so many freaking thumbnails to make us laugh during this. It's absolutely amazing. Well, the AI boom is still in effect. Oh, what the hell did Amazon just do? Hold on. And you say you don't care about copper. You ready for this?
Oh my gosh. Amazon news about copper?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You saw it here first on this show. Amazon and Rio Tinto partner on cleaner copper for AWS data centers. Steve, what do you make of this news? Take us away.
I mean, think about it. Jensen at CES said that there's 2 miles of copper in every one of those systems now.
That's it?
I mean, we're going to need so much more. The fact that it's on the 2040 strategic reserve list for minerals, I think copper is going to get pumped. I don't think it should, but I think it's going to get pumped. And what's even weirder is a video came into my algorithm on YouTube last night of people melting computer parts with nitric acid, I think, nitric acid, I believe, to get rid of the plastic and everything, and then going through the whole process to extract the gold from all these computer parts that they scavenged. This is going to become crazy. The metals trade is going to get sillier. I don't think this is done yet. I don't know, but the miners have been running. Silver's been running. Everything's running. It's pretty wild. I don't know what to make of it.
Thank you, Armin. Cactus Club or Earls? Cactus Club is better than Earls. Sue me, but that's just my 2 cents. It is better. You heard it here first.
What's the Scotty B tweet? Tanner's saying put up the Scotty B tweet. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know. I'm sure he'll. Oh, Scott Bessent. Tanner and Scott Bessent are close like that.
They're on first name basis, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, hold on. Scott Bessent. All right, what did he just tweet? 16 minutes ago. Oh, shit.
They bombed Iran? What did they do?
No.
Put it up.
I'm working on it. Thank you to SoFi
Holy
and
shit.
Anthony Noto for their early leadership and support of Trump accounts. Matching the federal $1,000 contribution is a strong commitment to helping families invest early and build long-term financial security for the next generation.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Of course, the stock doesn't react at all,
Who cares?
but still.
Why am I not following him?
Wow. Hold on. Let me retweet this too. Scott.
Amazing.
Dude, I literally I typed Steve Bessent in my search bar. Scott Bessent.
Let's freaking go.
Love it.
So good. Listen, I get it. It's outflow of money, but think about it like this. One, it's amazing that we are moving in this direction and SoFi is going to match, which is amazing for every child born that gets one of these accounts. Two, they're going to utilize this as marketing and they may get an inflow of customers because of this.
So many green shoots
Love
for
it.
SoFi, guys. So many tailwinds.
Love it.
And it's all culminating with Q4 earnings, which is coming up very shortly. And that's going to be a very interesting call.
Man, this is great. I love it. Good for Noto. All right. Well, Chels is here. What's going on, Chels? Got a lot of people here. Well, Tanner, I don't know. If you get any more tweets, let us know. But that was a good one. Thank you, Tanner. Tevis, what time is the BMR? You said 4:30?
4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. PST in less than an hour, about 50 minutes away. I still have to create the link and get it all going. But yeah, I will be covering it live. I think they're streaming on X. So yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I think we're going to call it there. Tevis will be streaming.
Yeah. So definitely join me on my channel and not Tanner's channel. Yeah, exactly. Kryptonite. Ban Tanner. It's at 4:30 p.m. I'll probably jump on a couple of minutes earlier. And,
whoa.
What?
Tanner's got to go shovel. See, this is the beauty of living
In
where
Canada.
No, the beauty of living where you live versus him is you don't have to go shovel.
No, I pay people to shovel for me an exorbitant amount of money because I live in a condo, Steve.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to go shovel. Tanner, don't hurt yourself. Go get your workout in. I will tune into one of your streams, and we'll go from there. All right, everyone. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow night, and Tevis will see you in 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
And I will be back on at 9:30 tonight with Amit. So we will see everybody at some point later on. Have a great day, everyone.
See you, everybody.